All right, book review. The Four Agreements. Great book. I would give it a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. What's the premise of the book? Um, well, so there's four little agreements or foundation or beliefs you hold, and when we agree on something, we make something more powerful and stronger, and that's kind of the premise of the book. And it's really easy read. I would say it's very spiritual. I think if you've been a part of any religion or any spirituality, you'd connect with it, but you have to have an open mind. If you're still boxed into your religion and everything like that, and into like a limiting belief system, it may not be the book for you. But okay. The four agreements. The first one is be impeccable with your word. And that's just like, let your yes be yes, your no be no. Your words cast spells on people. Kind of like, that's why affirmations are important. Don't gossip. It is literally the word virus kind of thing. Don't gossip. Don't talk bad about people. I know we're all susceptible to that because it's fun, but because it's addicting. Just because something is addicting doesn't mean it's good. So speak words of light and wisdom. Like, say, today's a good day, a beautiful day. I'm thankful for my day. You, viewer, are beautiful and sexy, and you got this. So that's kind of a just being supportive and being a cheerleader kind of thing. That's what I got from it. Don't take anything personally. Just know that everybody is living their own dream in their own world and has their own vision of things, and that doesn't, their reality and their consciousness doesn't have to do with you. It just has to do with them and the way they see things. So just don't take things personally. Just know it has to do with them. And the thing is like, when you don't, things take, not saying you don't listen or but it's able to kind of not have this attachment for things, and you're able to process things better. I think even criticism, I'm actually able to take criticism or whatever like that and actually use it to my advantage, and and learn from that. If I don't take it personally, then I'm not offended or defensive or anything, because there's not those like unneeded arguments. And don't make assumptions. What does it say here? Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. So just, especially in relationships, don't assume that they're going to be loving or assume that they're going to touch you or love you or anything. Communicate that. Be like, hey, I really want this from the relationship and I need this. Like for example, I got to be told in words that I need to, that you love me or whatever. And so don't have this like bitterness and passive aggressiveness that I think some people have. It's like have this weird expectation that like everything is just gonna be perfect, or and fourth one, always do your best. Under any circumstance, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. I think the biggest thing is that people let themselves down. And I think that's the hardest thing, not that other people, but you let yourself down, because, you're in control of your destiny. So just do your best every day. And we'll do what you think is right. Stand up, stand strong, be yourself. Go after the things that you love and want, and every day, and, give it your all. And it will get easier with time. Well, not just with time, but with action, and not just easier, but like, it's like a muscle, you know. You're training your brain to, and your best will just get better and better. That's what I love about it. And then at the end of the book, it started out with a prayer, and it's pretty much just a prayer to have the freedom and the love that God has for us, and that we would have that for all of creation and everybody, because we're all interconnected and part of one consciousness. And so be nice to the person across from you, and understanding and loving, because they're a part of you and you're part of them, and you won't want to hurt yourself or do damage to yourself, so don't hurt them. There was like a whole cool story about like how this man was sitting at a river and he's meditating, and this boy looked and he saw his eyes were just full of love and peace, and he saw in his heart this fire that burned him for love for everything, and how he put the fire in the boy, that love, and how it was like this interesting how he took the fire of love in his heart and he placed it in each of the trees and the rocks and animals and the people, and they loved them back, that kind of thing. Putting in what getting back, and just and it's mainly just about like mental freedom, I think, like just the freedom to be yourself, and in love unconditionally, and being able just to be a better you and a person. Definitely it's like something to like reread, and I think it gets to the point, short and concise. Those are the best type of books. I think some authors try to act smart or smarter than, I don't know, but they just go on and on in details and everything like that, and to be honest, people can't really understand that, or it's hard for them to, or they lose interest. But I think it's great because it's short and concise. 4 agreements. I love you.